So Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury slated to fight this summer. Location, date, TBA, still to be announced. Undisputed titles on the line. All four of the heavyweight straps, WBO, WBC, IBF, WBA, and the Lineal and Ring Magazine title on the line. So, there's been some doubt on whether this fight will happen, but it looks like it should happen. I'm optimistic that it will. You know, only because both guys have no opponent to fight next. Maybe Tyson Fury does, but as of right now, I think there's too much money on the line for them to mess this one up. So we'll see. But former WBC heavyweight champion from England won the title in '95 when he beat Oliver McCall in a tough, rough and rugged fight for both guys, McCall and Bruno. Well, he made his prediction, and he's and who he thinks will win this fight between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. So it's good to hear from a former British heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno. Hopefully we'll hear a prediction from the man Lennox Lewis, and so on and so forth, But this is what the man Frank Bruno had to say. Quote, as for Fury versus Joshua, Fury is in front of me. I'm sorry. As for Fury versus Joshua, Fury is in front for me. He is a very dangerous guy because he doesn't give a monkey's who's in front of him. He's a much better fighter than a lot of people give him credit for. He can move, he can punch, and he knows how to wind up his opponents with all different sorts of stuff. Anthony Joshua is very hungry as well, but he still has a lot to learn. He needs a little bit more discipline, and I don't know how he lost to that guy, Andy Ruiz Jr. I haven't got anything against Joshua, but Fury is a very underestimated guy, and he's a force to be reckoned with, as is Joshua. But Joshua needs a little bit more seasoning. End quote. So those are the man Frank Bruno's quotes. Good to hear what he got on his mind as far as this fight goes, and hopefully we'll hear from a lot of people as this fight comes closer, you know what I mean? From a lot of people who have knowledge in the game. To me, I think you got to slightly favor the man Tyson Fury, you know what I mean? Tyson Fury can hit the canvas. We've seen him get put on the floor by a cruiserweight, you know what I mean? By USS Cunningham years ago, I believe 2012, 2013. He's hit the deck a couple times with the man Deontay Wilder. But like the man Frank Bruno says, man, the skill set, he can move, he can punch. If the 6'9", 270 plus guy decides to really throw punches with conviction, keep some good head movement, and is fast with the footwork, then he'll give any and every heavyweight issues when it comes to fighting the man Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder found that out. If Deontay Wilder didn't have on my scorecard 2 knockdowns, that fight, he would have lost that fight. On my card, I had it a draw. The second fight, you see what happened to Deontay Wilder from the hands of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, like I've been said, he's still the only undefeated heavyweight out there. Parker got a loss, Joshua got a loss, Deontay Wilder got a loss. I believe Parker got 2 losses, matter of fact, probably back to back, you know what I mean? So you gotta favor the man Tyson Fury, you know what I mean? I personally do, and it's a close bout. Anthony Joshua has a nice skill set too. I'm not sure what the man Frank Bruno means, like he needs to be more disciplined and stuff like that. I think he's a disciplined fighter. I don't think he cheats the game. He's not so much a public figure, always out in the public. So we don't know, at least I don't know if he does balloon up after fights, you know what I mean? He's pretty low-key. I don't really follow him on social media, so I don't follow nobody on social media, really and truly. Only boxers I follow, the ones who follow me, like Arislandi Lara and Sean Porter, ETC, you know what I mean? But, yeah, man, I think, Joshua's a disciplined fighter. He has 1 loss. I personally think, he got a sweet spot where, if you tag them fellas, whether it's on the chin, on the temple, you could put the big man down. You know what I mean? We seen a 40-plus-year-old, what's his name? What's his name? Vladimir Klitschko, Dr. Steelhammer, almost end that man with just a 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Joshua recovered. Obviously, we know this. The Klitschko's, Vladimir and his brother decided to not go in for the kill. Might have been a different story if he went in for the kill. You know what I mean? You check it. He let Joshua off the hook, and he admitted that. You know what I'm saying? So we seen what Andy Ruiz did to the man. You know what I mean? You know, we never seen Tyson Fury in that type of position, and he's been in there with Klitschko, who's a concussive puncher, and so is Deontay Wilder, getting off the canvas twice in that fight, the first fight. So skill set, boxing wise, of course, footwork and all that. I give the edge to the man Tyson Fury. Punching power, I give it the edge to the man Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? Inside work, I give the edge to the man Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? The man got some good inside work, body punches and the uppercuts on the inside. You know, defense, I give it to Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? But Tyson Fury can also hit the deck, but we've seen Tyson Fury get up off the canvas. That's the difference. But anything can happen. We shall see. Time will tell. But I'm looking forward to this undisputed fight. I want to see both fighters in the ring sooner than later, especially Fury. The man hasn't fought since February of 2020, you know what I mean? Being out the ring for that long, might fight in July. Might be some ring rust. You know what I'm saying? Really and truly. I'm pretty sure he would have liked to have a fight in between, and he should have. You know what I'm saying? But Be March Boxer, let me know what y'all think about what Frank Bruno got to say. Do you agree with Frank Bruno? I agree with him on some points, and I disagree with him on some others. But overall, I think he has a legitimate assessment on what should or might happen, you know what I mean, in a fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Mike Tyson, former WBC champion himself. Matter of fact, he beat Frank Bruno for that WBC strap that Bruno beat off of McCall, you know what I mean? Knocked him out, I believe, in like 3 rounds, Mike Tyson did. He picks Tyson Fury as well. I seen him say that on that hot boxing with Mike Tyson when he was there with Tyson with Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Shea Mosley, and Tommy Hitman Hearns. You know what I mean? So I can't wait to see the odds. Maybe they up already. I just probably haven't looked at the sports book, but I can't wait to see the odds. See who's really favored. And I'm sure it's gonna be in the hundreds. You know what I mean? Like plus 115 to minus 110 or minus 105. It's going to be like that type of 55-45 type fight. Believe that. Be March Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out of here. We'll also see really and truly, if the man Anthony Joshua gonna get with the man Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? That's what we're really waiting to see. If he gonna bring Floyd Mayweather into his camp. Time will tell. I'm gone. Peace.